Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this beautiful channel of mine. As always, like, subscribe, do your thing. The daily scoreboard is here. It will be a very quick video. I have three, I think, great charts for you. At least two of them I like very, very much. They are in the uranium sector, and they look very spicy. Quickly, nothing happened today for what's it called? Silver again, flat for today. However, bit of a hammer. It is what it is. I'm not convinced yet at all. Same thing for gold. Again, a bit of a bold charami in the making maybe, but anyways, just almost flat for today. Gold to silver ratio, what I actually do like, again, we have broken out, but that is a topping tail above all these supports right there. So hopefully, if we can come in here for that retest, hopefully it fails. But definitely that candle right there looks to me that like we want to have that retest, and hopefully it is failing. Otherwise, it should be very grim. Also, the Dixie flat for today. Bitcoin actually searching here a bit here, 4%, still within this overall range right here. So nothing, spectacular. It's still just range bound right there. Nothing major, but 4% is a big day, obviously. Here we have USD WTI again. We haven't broken out yet, but I do have some sort of feeling that this could be the higher low that we're looking for. But anyways, again, still my take until we break out is the 60 bucks, down roughly 1% today. It was a very volatile, actually, huge swings during the day. So yeah, the GDX flat for today. Nothing has happened again. Indecision candle here below the neckline. Hopefully we can come right back up here again. Still, again, immediately 0.6%, nothing major. At least we're getting some sort of bounce here at the inner golden trend line. Fine, but again, I'm not convinced yet at all. Uranium spot price up immediately, well, 0.33%, still on the journey to 100 in my view. URNM actually bouncing here at this blue trend line, which is what we needed. Still, we have this, wick to wick last stance kind of trend line there. Which needs to hold. Then obviously the 46 level, but a bounce here. Okay, fine. I'll find some early signs maybe, but again, not convinced. We have to really get above that 51 dollar level. Again, beautiful bounce here again. We have made the lower low, so we have if this is a low and we start to rise higher here, we can break out of the blue with positive divergence. That's very fine. I love it. Again, here we are getting the break as we expected here up. Again, we actually got it yesterday, excuse me. No, today, sorry. We got the break again. That should put some pressure on equities. Also, if it rises, typically the Dixie also rises. That should put pressure on the on gold and silver, but they actually performed quite well today, given the fact that rates were up quite a bit. Okay, Twitter recap. I cannot say that. Twitter recap. Here it is, guys. You can see it here. Good. Transpire again. I have a lot of Transpire stuff lately. Again, he does some amazing charts. I really appreciate those. Again, QQQ rising wedge here from October. I know we're dipping off here, and he's calling for that. The start of getting some volume in here at that node, and then we have that cluster there. So definitely rising wedge with a breakdown. It does mean that it has to to completely crash, but it is a correction in the making. Definitely. JFung here, AG, likely to see another test of 5.42. So that is the low right there. And this was yesterday, so I don't know exactly how it did today. But definitely we have broken a long-term, 1-year wedge, and now we're just trying to put in that bottom right here, and it could take Q1 to do that. But definitely early signs for AG. Nice. Gold, always note the very big picture. The final and third gold secular bull market move since Nixon closed the gold window started back in 2015. You can see here roughly here, that's the bottom. Should break out big time again on the 4th or 5th try. The global fiat system is dying, and gold will clearly show that lifetime opportunity. And yeah, you have the first spike, second, and the third, and we have these 3 moves. And this is definitely the start of a move 3 again. Also, as he mentioned, that the fiat system is dying. This is just purely a race to the bottom, and And yeah, this will be, I think gold, for the next 10 years, at least this decade, will do insanely well. I've said that many times. Again, gold is a representation of the Dixie of the dollar divided by inflation. And, ever since 1971, it has just gone down, down, down with some pullbacks, obviously. But when you see that break again, which we're seeing now, by the way, that's when gold does its big moves up here. Gold, I like gold. The gladiator here, lots of fun to overcome for commodities investors. You can see here, this is not a technical chart per se, and for some reason, it is, excuse me, it is. Oil crisis, gold crisis, financial crisis. And yeah, we are down here below the dot-com bubble, flatlining again. That green arrow, I think, is really also the right direction for commodities. Again, if the Dixie or the dollar goes down, oil up, gold up, emerging market will do well. Commodities will do very well, in my opinion. John Quakes here. Again, this is not a technical chart. However, I want to have it in here. There is no bear case for uranium in 2024. Uranium has started 2024 the same way it ended 23, like a bull in a china shop. Spot prices are now close to 100, which we talked about. I think 100 will be an interesting spot, let's say. Usually you have resistance, but again, there's a gap, and there could be a big vacuum, so you could actually, go very quickly from 100 to 130, because there's no trading there going back 20 years, give or take. So yeah, definitely you can see here, the demand coming up, and supply definitely not looking fantastic. Again, uranium is fantastic. Yes, I did sell next gen yesterday. I just need a bit more clearance from that stock. I think it will go higher eventually, but for now I'm just sitting on the sidelines. And yeah, again, I bought it back in 2020, late 2020, and did 300%. So taking profit 300% over 3 years, that's not too bad. Blake here again, dollar catching a bit here at the crucial zone, 100 to 101. I agree. As long as it continues to catch a bit here, I believe it will pressure equities. So again, if we start to grind higher here for the Dixie, then obviously, yes, that will put pressure on gold and silver and overall equities, indexes, and so on. Also, that should probably also mean that the rates are rising. Again, if we drop below and get into double digit, that is when the Dixie of the dollar comes in big trouble. Bar chart here, Apple has now traded red in 10 out of the last 13 trading days and has fallen to its lowest price since the first week of November. Again, you can see a complete collapse, but you start seeing indecision candles here. So definitely, I would also expect some sort of bounce here. I'm not calling it a bottom per se, but definitely some sort of counter trend move, many gaps and so on, and everyone is bearish. I mean, I could easily see this one going up to roughly in the 190s easily. So like a 10% retracement move there. Okay, the 3 charts, I only have 3 today, but I think they are very good, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put it in here. I don't know if this was in last week or 2 weeks before. This is ASPI, again, a very new $100 million market cap company, uranium. And, very quickly, I think we had it in here anyways. We have that beautiful inverted head and shoulders breaking out, bearish consolidation in towards a double major support, that trend line and the neckline. I mean, the way I see this one, if we start to to break here, then it's a beautiful entry. The stop loss can easily be below the neckline, and this one could be. It looks very, very good. Just to give my hype on this one, not hype, but this double major support. If it holds and we start to curl higher here, making higher highs within this small bull flag here, oh man, looks nice. Also, here we have FIND, again, a small junior explorer, $50 million. Again, now we did have that clear break here, breakout, deep retest, double bottom. And now ever since we have this blue wedge right there, which is the main focus. If you add on a Bollinger Band, you can see we're starting to be really, really tight. My suspicion is that if we start to blast higher here, this could actually go up very quickly. So definitely look for that wedge, and for that break again of 10% today. That is rather huge. We're into the Bollinger Band, the Bollinger Band now on the daily. So that will be, it will take some pressure to lift that. But if we do, and you have Bollinger expansion, I mean, that's when this thing actually could be really, really good. Finally, having some sort of uptrend back in the making for like 2 years straight down and then basing. So FIND looks interesting here. It's not a buy yet, but definitely want to look for. Defines here also a small silver, only 30 million. However, my trend line is gone, but that is broken. And as you can see there, you have that tight angle very quickly drawn here, excuse me. But going to the daily, what I find this interesting in, no, I'll go back to the weekly. Again, we have that 3 touches here, and we're bouncing, breaking out of a falling wedge right there. You can also see the top there. So what I'm looking at here is actually, in the shorter term, this is the daily, that right now we are bullish consolidation, again, right above that breakout line there. So if you start to see that breakout here, in my view, this confirms the breakout, the retest, resumption. And again, this one could be one that is going way higher. We are roughly at 0.13 now, but definitely if we get to all the way to the upper, I mean, that's quite high. But anyways, this should have legs if we start to break that bull flag to the upside. Again, this is a silver stock, heavily leveraged silver. Again, silver right now, maybe not, but definitely this is one to look for if you get that break. And also the stop losses can very easily be placed below the retesting. So I like what I see here. Again, not confirmed yet. I'm just trying to give you an idea. Maybe you want to play this one in a different way, or the other two. It's totally fine. Maybe you want to do nothing. That is totally fine. But that is usually how I look for entries or different setups that I like to buy into. The good thing is, at least for me, is that the stop loss is very easy to place. If you're wrong, that's fine. But the stop losses can very often, at least the way I do it, be placed quite good in my perspective, I have to say. That is it, guys, for me today. And yeah, short video. Have a great one. Just bye.